I feel like this is like the setup to a serious video, like one of those apology videos or like the I'm back videos. I haven't been so honest with you guys. My health has been, I mean, I feel like I've downplayed it. Me being in and out of hospital at least once a week. Finally diagnosed. And it got me really emotional on my way to my hair appointment because I was like, I'm not being dramatic. Like, I knew there was something up. And if he said I didn't have it, I would have been confused, honestly, because I just knew I had something going on. Like, I knew I had some sort of underlying heart condition.
It's Tuesday morning. I don't know what time it is actually. I woke up not too long ago. And on the agenda today is some thrifting, furniture hunting. We're renting a car for a few days to just get around and find some bits for the house because we are putting up the wall lights for the bedroom for mine and Corey's room. Corey's starting the wardrobe, but it's not going to be finished in this vlog. I don't even think it's going to be finished in the next few weeks, honestly. We're putting the wall lights up in our room. We are sourcing a light for the dining room. We're sourcing a new mirror for the hallway because I moved some stuff around. I don't know if I showed you, I don't think I did. I'll show you now. And we're gonna start building the gallery wall this week. Fingers crossed, I say that, fingers crossed. And on the hunt for some bedside tables for our bedroom. Because why are they so aggressive? Some time has passed. It's now, what time is it, Mar? 10:48. We are going to run some errands today. We're going to do some searching for the house, basically. We're going to some charity shops to try and find some bedside tables and just some little bits for the house. Some more picture frames for the hallway. Oh, it's not the weather to be wearing lace. I'm making sure I'm sorted. I'm making sure she's sorted. We need to do your hair and just put away the frizzies because the frizzies have come back, haven't they? Or if you want, we can leave your hair in the bun and we can put a headband on. You want to leave it and put a headband on? Yeah, I was going to suggest that because I can't really be asked. It's too hot to do anything.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, darling.
How are you doing?
How am I doing? How are you doing?
Good.
Good. It's great. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine having this much hair in this heat. Wow. How gorgeous is your hair? Sorry. And then we get Mummy's comb.
What day is it today?
Sorry?
What day is it today?
Tuesday. I am currently getting some bowls prepared for Arlo. Leaving the house with kids is just, it's not for the faint of heart. It's like, you need to have like everything when you leave the house. I am actually slacking as a parent, the mums would say. I don't come as prepared when it comes to leaving the house. Obviously I have the nappies. Okay, so it works with per child. Arlo's different, he's a baby. So like he needs nappies, not just one, not just two. He needs about 5 or 6 nappies. Depending how long we're out of the house for, I just try and take an estimate. And then if he has an explosion, he needs a change of clothes. He needs spare socks. He feeds and he's also started having food. So I haven't started like packing snacks and stuff for him. I'm really slacking when it comes to weaning. I think because second time around, I don't have the time to be prepping like meals and stuff for him and like purees. So whenever he does eat, he has what we have. And that's honestly just the easiest way to go about it. I'm trying to think of a new meal or allergens and everything like that. So when it comes to like making bottles and stuff, I actually had a couple of questions a few vlogs ago. I'm not gonna lie, I have so many bottles, so many different brands, but my favorite bottles are Mam and Tommy's Hippie bottles. Love them. Personal favorite is Mam bottles because they are so easy to clean. Not sponsored, by the way, not sponsored. I am working with them over on TikTok currently, but like not sponsored on this YouTube video. I love their bottles because it's really easy to clean. It's got like this bit that you fill with water, you take the lid off, pop the lid in here, take the bottle lid, put it on top, and like you can sterilize it in like 4 minutes in the microwave, which I love. I love the convenience. And we just got this new bottle with this attachment for him so he can practice holding it. So yeah, to answer those questions that I had like months ago now. So sorry it's come really late. Now I'm just using the ᴏᴘᴇ, sorry it's loud, the ᴏᴘᴇ like prep, what do you call these containers to put, bloody hell, to put formula in when we leave the house. It's just really easy to use. Everyone already knows I love ᴍᴏʀᴇ. ᴍᴏʀᴇ is the only brand I would recommend to use for babies. Well, in my opinion, it's worked with my daughter and my son. Right, I haven't vlogged at all because we have just gone to, well, I thought we were going to pick up the lights that I ordered for the bedroom in Salford, but it's not in Salford, it's actually in a different area. So 1 second. So yeah, we've just popped to Costa, got a drink, fed Arlo, changed Arlo. Now we've got to drive for like 20 minutes, I think. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My beautiful babies, hello. Hello. My beautiful babies. Morning, it's Wednesday. I don't think I vlogged that much yesterday. Honestly, it was more like an errands day. We picked up the light. The only caveat with that is that the drill we have doesn't go through the brick. I don't know, something like that. It doesn't go all the way in. Don't have one, seeking to find one. Anyway, can you tell I'm all over the place? But yeah, other than that, it was a lovely day yesterday. The weather was gorgeous and it's the same today. We are, I don't remember the name of the park now. We are off to Heaton Park today. If you're in Manchester, highly recommend going. It's a great place to go with kids. We've been once before and we're gonna go back today. Really a home-filled day, more just going out the house because it's a lovely day. But yeah, the lights look gorgeous though, so I do want to try and get that sorted this week. I feel like this is like the setup to a serious video, like one of those apology videos or like the I'm back videos. I guess it's the I'm back videos, but this is like the same vlog. It's not the start of a new vlog, even though it feels like it. Let's just start off by saying hi. Hi my loves, how are you? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Like I haven't picked up this camera in a while and you're gonna see clips obviously over the last couple of like 2 weeks. I didn't post last week because I had a massive cold, like I was not feeling good at all. This week that's coming up, what day is it? It's the 7th of August. You're not gonna see me this week either, like, but I'm vlogging. Anyway, by the way, my hair's done. Like what do you think? What do you think? I got a silk press and I got a trim. My hair has never looked and felt more healthy. Like my hair is so, can you see? Look at the movement. My hair hasn't moved so much in my life. I went to the steam bar in Manchester. By the time you see this, it will probably not be there anymore. They're moving locations, but I was invited by the steam bar to get a silk press. I had the full blowout. I had the full experience. It was gorgeous. It was amazing. And my hair has never looked so good. So I've got a new hairstyle for the next few weeks. But let's just talk about what's been going on. I haven't been honest with you guys, mostly because I think I've mentioned before, I'm just trying to be more private. I am much more private. I don't share as much online, and for multiple reasons. I don't need to explain myself. I'm not going to explain myself because you know why. I've got 2 kids, so like it's just not needed to share every single thing. I haven't been so honest with you guys. My health has been, I mean, I feel like I've downplayed it. The people who's in my family know the behind the scenes. Me being in and out of hospital at least once a week. My body was deteriorating. I'm fatigued, I'm tired all the time. I can have a full 12-hour sleep. I can be well rested and I will wake up the next morning feeling like I didn't sleep at all.
I'm so tired throughout the day. I have a crash like midday. For the last year or so, I've had such bad hyperventilation, heart palpitations, fatigue, fainting, tachycardia, angina. I think that's what it's called when you have chest pain. I've just like, breathing has been difficult basically. I've struggled to breathe properly and catch my breath for the last year, but it's gotten worse since I had Arlo in January, since I had my son in January. And every time I had chest pain / struggle to breathe, couldn't catch my breath, I was concerned at first, but I just put it down to, you know, I've just had a baby, it can happen, my body's reverting back to what it used to be, she's trying to regulate herself. And at the same time, I was told by all my healthcare professionals, like, you have seizures, it's going to happen, you're going to be fatigued, this just comes with your seizures. And I heard that so many times, I just started to believe that I was just being a bit dramatic. So when I did find myself walking up the stairs and being winded, like even talking I have to catch my breath, I have to take deep breaths, and even when I do take deep breaths, it doesn't feel like I'm getting 100% oxygen. I'd go to the hospital, they do my test, my blood test will come back fine, my blood pressure will be fine, my temperature, my heart rate will be fine, but I don't feel fine. Something happened last week where it was so random, and no amount of telling me that I was fine could make me believe that I was fine. So I was essentially at home. I had I suddenly couldn't breathe. I was at home by myself. Corey took the kids out, and I was just on the sofa. I wasn't doing anything because I know people would argue, you're busy, you're stressed, you've got the kids, you're chasing after kids. I had none of that. I was on the sofa watching 911. And I suddenly couldn't breathe. I couldn't catch my breath. And my chest was getting tighter. I was struggling to breathe. And like I said, this happens to me on a daily basis. I dropped my phone. This happens to me on a daily basis. However, this time was really bad, to the point where I was like, I need to call someone. So I called Corey, told him. He was like, right, keep an eye on it. Go and rest, go to bed, rest. And I was like, cool. Went to bed and rested. And I was like, I can't do this. So I called 111, which in the UK is basically a number that you call when you have health concerns, you want to get some advice on it. So I called them. They were like, right, yeah, because of your health history, we're going to get an ambulance for you. And I was like, okay. And long story short, I went to the hospital. Everything was fine. They said, everything's fine, Jess, you can go home. I was there for 6 hours waiting for blood test results, and they said everything was fine. And this was kind of my set-off point that just had me like, right. So every time I tried to push to my healthcare professionals that something was up, I would always get turned down and just be told, you know, you're young, you're fine, you're healthy, you're fit. It's just a part of your seizures, like anxiety, panic attacks, you're young, it happens. Like, what? Like, I know there's something wrong. I told Corey, I told my friends, I told my family, I was like, guys, something's going on. I looked into possible things that it could be. I didn't want to self-diagnose. And then I found POTS, P-O-T-S, POTS syndrome, which is postural tachycardia syndrome. I think I'll leave it on the screen. And I have family members who have this. I know people who have this, and it's more common than I thought. I was reading the symptoms for this and I was like, I definitely have this, like without a doubt, I definitely have this. First doctor was like, don't think there's anything wrong with you. Even though POTS tends to happen in young women, he didn't think anything of it. I was like, right, I'm gonna go to someone else, because each day it just gets worse. Each day gets worse for me. And even things such as picking up my son, picking up my baby hurts me. Like the other day, it was like 2 days ago, I was holding Arlo whilst Corey was finishing dinner. I put him to my hip and I was holding him up and I was like throwing up in the air, playing with him. And I had to get Corey, I was like, Corey, hold him, like hold him now, because I felt like I was gonna pass out. And I got so breathless, catching my breath. My chest started hurting just from holding my own son. So that's how I knew I was getting worse. I can't go up the stairs without having to take a minute before I continue doing what I'm doing. I can't take hot baths anymore because I quite literally pass out straight after getting up bath. Anyway, I say all that just to say, today I had my doctor's appointment. I had the test for POTS. It's like a 10-minute standing test where it tests how your heart rate and blood pressure changes over the span of standing up for 10 minutes. Mine, let's just say my heart rate went from like resting 90 to like 140. in the space of 10 minutes, not from running, not from jumping, not from walking, barely even talking, just from standing up. And then we done a bunch of other tests, and yeah, I was diagnosed today, finally diagnosed. And it got me really emotional on my way to my hair appointment, because I was like, I'm not being dramatic. Like, I knew there was something up, and if he said I didn't have it, I would have been confused, honestly, because I just knew I had something going on. Like, I knew I had some sort of underlying heart condition. How severe, I don't know, but I knew something was up. So I'm really happy I pushed and I advocated for myself, because when it comes to my health, and in the last 2 years I've been having seizures, I haven't advocated for myself. I haven't spoke up. I haven't tried to help myself. I've just let things happen. I've let doctors say it's this, it's this, it's this. And I know the reason for my seizures. I'm not ready to talk about it yet because it's a lot, but we'll talk about it soon, and it's a whole thing. But those two things in my life that was causing me so much headache and so much stress, and physically making me unable to do things I love, physically making me unable to go on walks with my family. Like, I couldn't go on walks with the kids. It gets me so emotional, but I couldn't go on walks with my own kids and my own family without having to stop every 2 seconds because I can't breathe and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And all of this time I just thought I was being dramatic. I thought I was unfit. I thought I was extra. I thought it was too much caffeine, when in reality this has been building up for a year. It's been building up and it's gotten to as bad as it can get. Got diagnosed today. I have medication that I'm taking. There's lifestyle changes that I'm making, and I'm so happy. Yeah, like I said, I'm just happy I spoke up, and I'm happy I advocated and pushed myself. And the doctor today that diagnosed me, and we had a chat, I'm so forever thankful for him, because he really pushed for more things to be looked into when it comes to my condition. So that's where I've been. That's why I've not been as active on here as I would like to be, because I did say to you guys so many times, like, I want to be on YouTube, I want to be active on YouTube, but this has been stopping me, minus my seizures. My seizures is another thing. The seizures don't even take over my life as much anymore. It's more my heart and my breathing, and like, I can't even finish a sentence without like pausing and be like, "Whoo, Jess, slow down," you know? And I'm back posting, but like I've mentioned all the time in every single vlog, if I do take a break, you know why. I'm just finally happy I have answers, and I have something that I can tell you guys, this is what I have, this is what this looks like, this is what posting's gonna look like. And I just finally have an explanation. I finally have answers basically for everything. So I'm really happy, and thank you for your love, because I know so many of you have noticed my absence and you've been asking if I'm okay. That's that. So I just wanted to pop on because I'm going to London tomorrow. That's a whole other thing. I'm going to London tomorrow for an event with Fragrance Shop. The Fragrance Shop, it is the Fragrance Shop's birthday, and I was kindly invited down to London to celebrate with them. I'm going with my sister. I'm really excited because the venue looks gorgeous. I actually have an outfit here. You're gonna be like, what? Scary. I'm gonna try this on. I haven't tried it on yet because I'm loving leopard print at the minute, and leopard print's like trending or whatever. It's a mini skirt. Don't know how I feel about that. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try it on now. And try and figure out an outfit. I'm going in the morning. I'm gonna reach to London by lunchtime, meet up with my sister, get some food, get some coffee, and then the event's at like 5. I'm actually low-key dreading this trip because I don't know how my new medication will make me react in situations in London. Like, for example, the last time I went London, the underground was such a headache for me because I was running around, going escalator, walking upstairs, walking down the stairs, jumped in the tube, ran to get the other train, and I was like, I don't know how I didn't pass out, but I was breathless. So I'm gonna take my time tomorrow. I actually need to talk slower because I'm like, whew. I'm gonna take my time tomorrow. And of course you're gonna come with me, but not with the camera, because child, I'm not doing that in London. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys when I'm off to London tomorrow. Gonna get a coffee, gonna get the train. Hopefully the train's not too busy, because that thought just is, I'm dreading it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning when we're off to London. Good morning, my loves. So it's, wow, it's London day basically. I actually don't know what day it is. Why do I not know what day it is? It's London day. As you can see, I'm up, I've done my makeup. I'll show you guys my outfit once I actually get there. I'm just wearing this halter neck backless top, but then you can see like my bra, my strapless bra. I wasn't gonna wear these, but I'm not bringing a suitcase. I was going to change, but I really can't be asked. You guys know my kitten heel boots from Stradivarius. I can walk in her for a long amount of time, and whilst it is wet outside, I'm actually kind of dreading it. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I don't really want to bring my umbrella either. This morning, I'm making myself this viral cucumber salad. I'm sure you've seen it on TikTok. I got myself a container. There's this TikToker creator called Logan. I'll leave his app down below. But he makes these cucumber like recipes. I need to keep an eye on the time because I need to leave. He makes these delicious cucumber recipes, and he made this salmon cream cheese bagel one. Basically a salmon and cream cheese bagel, but cucumbers, and I just thought, delicious. I need to make myself some lunch anyway. It will save me some money rather than buying a meal deal or whatever. So I'm gonna make that quickly. I'm just gonna add music over this because I'm like running around. I'm trying to make Arlo a bottle as well. They're all still upstairs. Arlo and Corey's awake. They're still just chilling in bed. So I'm gonna make a bottle so it's ready for him. And then I'm gonna make my lunch and we're gonna set off to London. Do you know the thing that I've learned over the span of being a mum for 3 years and 7 months? It's that I noticed I don't really have many like off days. And I put this on my Instagram that yesterday, today's Saturday, yesterday this is still work. I had my first do nothing day, which I have these days sometimes, but it's never really like me doing nothing. I did nothing all day yesterday. Well, give or take, like dealing with the kids, whatever. But other than that, I literally just laid in bed on the sofa, on my phone, and I was just like chilling for most of it. What I learned with that is it made me feel so uncomfortable. The fact that I was doing nothing, it made me feel really uncomfortable because I was like, I feel unproductive. I have a fear of being unproductive, and I don't even know what that means. I don't know where that's come from. I think it's like a mix of me like not allowing myself to do nothing and then feeling guilty when I do nothing. It doesn't make sense. And I think like as parents, because we're always running after someone or doing something to do with our kids, when we don't need to do those things, we're sat there like, well damn, what do I do? What do I do? So then we try and distract ourselves by doing our nails, cleaning the house, doing laundry. And you realize you never do anything for yourself besides like going and getting your hair done or your nails done or a massage or going to meet a friend for coffee. This is why going towards the end of the year, I'm really trying to like find hobbies for myself. I hope you can see me. I'm really trying to find hobbies for myself because like this whole process has made me realize like I don't have any hobbies beyond like making content and beyond interior design and making my house look nice. I don't have any hobbies. So I was speaking to a friend about it yesterday, like we really need to work on that because like I said, when I'm not with my kids, when I'm not doing anything to do with my kids, it's either my kids or work. When I'm not doing either of those things, I feel like a shell of a person. I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm trying to find some new hobbies. trying to get into hobbies, and I'm trying to get into things that just enrich me as a human. How dramatic is that? I don't think I've spoken to you guys since I went to London. The trip to London was chaotic, scary. It was probably up there with one of my worst experiences in London since moving. And I moved 2 years ago now. 3 years ago? I don't know. 2 years ago. It was my first day taking this new medication that I'm on for my heart. And I feel like that was bad timing. I started taking it. I took the medication every 4 hours. The train journey to London was horrible because obviously the medication is meant to slow down my heart. I'm used to having a very fast heart rate. And this slowed my heart down to the point where I was like, is this normal? Is this okay? And obviously I couldn't test it. My Apple Watch was at home. So I was sat on the train and I was feeling like I had chest pain. I felt like my heart was beating so slow. Like I was trying to feel it. I was like, this doesn't feel normal. So then obviously I started to panic because I'm like, I'm on a train full of people. The last thing I want to do, everyone that I told was so mad at me for saying this. Like the last thing I wanted to do was inconvenience people. That sounds ridiculous. My health could have been really bad. If I didn't progress, it could have gotten really bad. And my main concern was inconveniencing people. We were already like 40 minutes behind schedule. So we were already going to get into London quite late. And the last thing I wanted to do was make that worse by like stopping the train. And then if I stopped the train and if they had needed to call me an ambulance, if they needed to call me an ambulance, I would have inconvenienced other people in different trains, going to different places. So I was kind of like, Jess, you're being dramatic. Like, your heart's meant to slow down. Duh, that's what the medication's doing. I was on the phone to Corey, I was on the phone to my friends, and I was just like speaking, I was listening to music. I was just trying to distract my mind from thinking about my incredibly slow heart rate. And now thinking back, I do think that was silly of me. And I know you guys are gonna be, Jess, are you all right? I know. In the moment, I just didn't want to be a bother. Met up with my sister, went to the fragrance shop event. It was lovely. I didn't stay for too long, unfortunately. I did get a lovely goodie bag full of some gorgeous perfumes. Look at this one. This perfume is ᴍᴏʀᴇ. How gorgeous. Oh, it smells rich. We met so many lovely people. Shout out to Tito. It was such a nice event. But I couldn't stay for too long because my train was at 8 and at this point it was like 6:30. And yeah, so we got going. And then it was when I let my sister go home because I didn't want her to be in rush hour. So I was like, go home, I'll be fine. I got to Euston and my train was cancelled. It was cancelled. Like I just didn't see it on the board. I looked at my phone on the Trainline Avanti app. It was cancelled. I was like, cool, that's fine. Like we can always take the next one. It doesn't matter what time you get the train. Every time I've gotten the train to go back home to Manchester, it's always packed. And you know when you see, like if you've ever gone to Euston, you know it's horrible. You know when you see your train and then it flashes up with the platform that it's on and then everyone darts like their life depends on it. That's what happened. I went to go speak to like the train people assistant guy. I told him about my health and I feel like I'm oversharing. Anyway, long story short, I told him about my health. I said how I kind of needed assistance to get to the platform because I could have a seizure at any point and I wasn't trying to have a seizure in Euston Station. Like that's just not something I wanted. So I asked him, I was like, hey, like where can I go to? Because you know there's like these like little golf cart trolley thingies that bring people who need it to the platform. I don't know what I'm saying. He was like, I'll be here, like if you need assistance, I'm here for you. Shout out to him. I wish I remembered his name, but he was the main reason why I made it home in one piece, mentally and physically. But I went to like the disability bit where you go to ask for help. If you're disabled, if you have a wheelchair, they will help you get to the platform. So I went and I was like, hi, told him my condition, said I've taken your medication, I need to be monitored essentially, and I could have a seizure at any given moment, I need help getting to the train. And there was like three men there. One of them just looked at me, looked away. The other one looked at me and looked away. And then I was just like, hello, 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 hello. And so one of them was like, oh, it's platform 15. He was like, the train you're going to take is at platform 15, which was right around the corner. He was like, you'll be fine. Just go to platform 15. It's literally around the corner. And I was like, no, I need help getting to the platform. And he was like, so we don't have anyone that can help you at the moment. Our services right now are only for the severely disabled and for people with wheelchairs. And I thought, right. Okay. So like I said before, I didn't want to inconvenience people because there's people who need the service more than me. So he said, yeah, sorry, we can't help you right now because everyone who needs our help is like in a worse condition to you, basically is what he said. And I was like, oh, sorry, thank you so much for your help. And it's mainly because the only reason why I didn't fight my case and try and get someone to actually help me is because, like I said, didn't want to inconvenience people. And at the same time, I felt like I was talking to a brick wall where he was not gonna budge. So went to platform 15 and I was the only one there at the start, and then people started flooding in. I was at the front, and then after a while I just stood there. I felt my heart was so slow. Like, I felt so uncomfortable. I felt like something was gonna happen, and at that point I started to panic. Everyone was just barging around me at this point, and I was like, I don't care. I kind of wanted the world to just swallow me whole, because I was like, what? I don't like this. Like, I don't like this. And I could like very well just have a seizure right now. It's like the heavenly light shone upon him. I just turned to my right and I see the man who I spoke to initially, and he was like, Jess, like, did they not help you? And I was like, no. I just broke down and started crying. And he was like, no, come. So he helped me go, like, jump over the gate. He spoke to the train people, because at this point we couldn't go to the train platform yet because the gates were like closed. He spoke to his friend. His friend was like, oh, come on, you should have let me know in the beginning. I would have helped you. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, the guy helped me all the way to the train. He helped me get onto the train. He helped me. I went to the bit basically where the train manager was. So like right around the corner to where her like officey bit was. I had a table to myself. I was with some other people who the same thing happened to, where they missed their train or their train was cancelled. And he was just like, this is Jess, this is her health condition. She could have a seizure at any moment. This is what you do. This is how you help her. She's going to Manchester Piccadilly. She's got family waiting for her at Manchester Piccadilly. That was like the best thing that could have happened, because I honestly don't know what would have happened if I didn't see him again, because he's busy. Obviously the place was packed. It was just such an interesting experience. The whole train ride, they were offering me drinks, they were offering me snacks, they were making sure my blood pressure wasn't too high or too low. I kept drinking water, I took my medication again, and I made it home in one piece. Every time I go to London, something else happened. And on top of that, I didn't even say, the underground was just horrible. Because obviously with my condition, I can't stand for too long. Quite literally had to like argue with people on the train so I could sit down. Even though it was like 3 stops to where I was going to. I was fighting my case to sit down, and my sister was fighting my case for me. I was very much like, I can't be asked, I'll just stand for the 2 stops. My sister was like, are you silly? Because then you'll faint on them. So like, are you dumb? I learned a big lesson that day, and that is London is just becoming so much like, London's so toxic for me at the moment. But yeah, London was interesting. It was testing of my strength physically and mentally. But other than that, the event was amazing. Thank you so much to the fragrance shop for inviting me down. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on because I haven't spoke to you since London. It's Saturday, like I said. Arlo's napping, Amara's playing, Corey's doing some painting in the kitchen. The kitchen's being painted. Nothing too drastic. We're just making it like look a bit fresher. And I'm doing some laundry, as you saw me doing before. I was folding up some laundry. So I want to go back to doing my laundry. Today, Saturdays are usually like my house refresh days. The days that I just do dusting and cleaning and hoovering and laundry and whatever else. Because then Sunday I relax. I try not to do anything on Sundays. Well, not too much on Sundays anyway. So now that I know what my condition is, and I think when I told you guys about the diagnosis a few days ago, I'm still navigating it, and I'm only sharing it because I want to raise awareness for this. I want to raise awareness for speaking up for yourself, for advocating for yourself, for telling people about your condition. And don't stop telling people. If you know that there's something wrong with you, if you know that there's something beyond like anxiety or stress or whatever doctors and medical professionals like to say about young people these days, please advocate for yourself. Like I only started advocating for myself when it got bad, when it got really bad, to the point where you guys don't even know what was going on behind the scenes. It was bad. Like if I saw someone I loved experiencing what I experienced, I would be hounding at doctors for blood tests and scans and x-rays and whatever else. So I have POTS, I have non-epileptic seizures. Those are that's my diagnosis, and I'm so happy I can now just not push it to the side, but like I can continue without the fear of like, what is this? What do I have? Is it bad? How do I deal with it? Like, how bad can it get? So now that I have that information, I can now move forward with my medication, with therapy, with healing, with speaking to people, with educating myself. So if you are going through something similar and if you want to talk about it, I'm always here. You can talk to me in the comments. You can send me a DM. My DMs are always open. But yeah, this vlog took a weird turn because like I didn't obviously expect any of that to happen so quickly. Well, not really quickly, it kind of took forever, but like quickly in terms of like, it's been a long time coming, and with the push, it's finally worked out in my favour. You know it's bad when you have to like quite literally dust the camera off. You can't even see my hair. You can't even look at my hair. You can't even see it. Good morning, my loves. Yeah, like I was saying, you know that it's bad. I haven't vlogged in a while. When I have to quite literally dust my camera off, like my camera collected dust. It is Tuesday. It's my birthday this week. Yeah, the silk press isn't really silk pressing anymore. When I went to London, I was sweating like I've never sweat before. I was sweating so much when I went to London, so all of my roots are just like so thick. So I'm probably gonna go over that with the straightener. I don't know if it's because like life has been so chaotic, or because I have kids, or probably just a mix of both. And like my health and just day-to-day life has just been like a lot. I literally saw the date, what was it, Sunday. Today is Tuesday, my phone's upside down, Tuesday the 13th. My birthday's on Sunday. My birthday's, when you guys see this video, the 18th of August. And that's my birthday, and I'm 23. But yeah, I literally saw the date, it was the 10th. It was the 10th of August. And I thought, the 10th of August? Well, oh my God, my birthday's next week. My birthday's next week, like what? Yeah, I just find it so funny that like, I'm using my daughter's hairbrush, can you not tell? Each year that my birthday comes, the less interested I become. And that started when I was 19? No, 20. When I turned 20, I wasn't as excited for my birthday. I didn't really have the same like, oh my God, it's my birthday. And you know Leos, if you know a Leo, you most likely love your Leo friend or sibling or partner. But like as Leos, we make our birthday such a big thing. And I used to, as long as I can remember. I remember my earliest birthday memory is when I was 8 years old, and I had a massive birthday party. All my friends and like family showed up, and I was like living my best life because everyone was paying attention to me, like obviously. And I've got 2 kids, responsibilities. It's not that I don't care anymore, it's just that like, it doesn't appeal the same to me. Also my hair, yeah, this postpartum shedding is just, postpartum shedding has got me. Every time I brush my hair, it just falls out. Do you know what I might do today? I might just put a headband on it and just leave it down, because it's been up in a little ponytail situation for the last like few days, so I've not really been looking after it.
When I popped out, I said, it's gonna be ready, and then they all flew away.
Should we do a transition? Sure. This is what I look like now. Ta-da! I already feel like alive again. I just need to start doing this more. Getting dressed for the day properly. A little bit of makeup, like I'm not even wearing that much makeup, I'm literally just wearing some concealer because eye bags are eye bagging, okay? Retouching up my hair, wearing some makeup. Okay, I thought I only had one earring in then. The only thing is this front bit, because my hair's layered. Well, not layered, but like trimmed. And the front of my hair is shorter, obviously. She doesn't want to cooperate, so I'm not going to play with her too much. But yeah, we're ready. I just filmed a little video and now I just feel revived. I feel revived, I feel alive again. And I'm ready to start the day. Well, I'm ready to go on about my day. It is 11 o'clock, and to be fair, we all got up quite early this morning, so I feel like the day is not over, but I feel like I've done a lot. Basically, I've just done a lot of admin. I was doing some client work for Sage & Mason, which if you don't know is my interior design business. But now I think I'm actually going to call my nail shop. Un momento, please. I'll book it for 12 o'clock.
The person you've called is not available at the moment.
You don't say. Hiya, can I book an appointment for 12 o'clock today?
Yeah?
I'm doing infill.
Yeah, infill, okay.
Okay, perfect. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, the call lasted like 5 seconds. They don't take your name, they don't take any information, but they know who you are when you walk through the door. It's weird. I think I'm just gonna go for, because right now I've got chrome, and I hope I get my nail guy because he always does it the way that I like. But yeah, I think we're gonna get going, and then afterwards I'm gonna do a food shop because our fridge is empty. Very demure, very mindful. Oh my gosh, I hate TikTok sometimes because like demure is a real word. Like I think that people don't realize that demure is a very real word. Anyway, hey guys, it is Thursday. This morning I have had quite a productive morning actually. As you can see, I'm folding up laundry again. I feel like this is the second time we've done that in this vlog. I had a meeting with my manager this morning talking about some very important things, content creation, projects, future goals, etc, etc, as we move into what is his bodysuit doing here? As we move into a new quarter of the year. As you know, like this, well not yet, but like from September it's very busy for work. Last year, oh my gosh, last year was crazy. I don't know how I got anything done, all the campaigns, and I turned down so much work because it was just so crazy, which I'm blessed for, but it was crazy. I feel like this year's gonna be ×2, so I'm just preparing myself. So I've been doing some admin. I had my call with my manager. I've got a call with my accountant later. Now, yeah, I'm just putting my laundry away and organizing my wardrobe, which you can't really see the extent of it. She's just very messy. We've yet to start building the actual second half of the wardrobe. ᴍᴏᴇ, sorry. We've yet to start building that because time is just not on our hands at the moment. The footage is very dark. Sorry, we're gonna turn you up a little bit. Yeah, we've just not had the time to do it. So fingers crossed it gets done in the next couple of weeks because I'm gonna bring out my autumn wardrobe soon. The weather has just reverted. It is raining like crazy today. So I feel like I just want to get out my jumpers, my boots. I need a new autumn wardrobe, so I'm gonna start like finding pieces I can start buying. Yeah, I just thought I should show my face and just keep popping up in the vlog whenever I'm doing something, even if it is just folding up my laundry. I am actually just emptying my wardrobe because I lost my Apple Watch and I lost my ID. I don't know where they are. Like, it's in this house somewhere, and I have a feeling the last place I put it was in my wardrobe, so I'm just gonna take everything out. We'll see what we get done today, and I'll catch up with you guys a bit later, because right now I'm a bit frazzled. I don't really know what's going on. Look at how I'm ending the vlog, guys. The TV's up. About time. Like, I've been saying we're gonna mount this TV for years now, and it's finally up. Oh my gosh, you're not even gonna be able to see it now because of the light, but you can see that the sideboard is still in the same place that it was before. The TV is now flush onto the wall. It's a slight tilt because of my eyes. You can see the curtains. Please excuse the sofa, it's a tip. So today has been a very chill day. Like, I actually lost my camera, so I wasn't filming. There was quite a bit I could have filmed as well. Like, I could have filmed us starting to mount the TV because me and Corey were doing it together. We started to paint the pantry. I can actually show you guys that before I end the video. So we hung up the TV today. I finished painting the pantry. Well, Corey finished painting the pantry. We still have like the ceiling to do and then the doors, but we have just been so exhausted for the last few days. We just haven't had the energy nor the time to do it. So there's no rush. There's no rush. Friday night, currently, but you guys will be seeing this video on my birthday. So yeah, this video is going up on Sunday, which is my birthday. I don't have any plans for my birthday. Like I think I've mentioned this so many times now. It's just gonna be a chill day. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I don't think anything is planned. I don't really want anything to be planned. Honestly, all I kind of want is to just do nothing and just have a lazy day. Have a lazy day, order a takeaway, order a nice sweet treat, watch a nice feel-good film and play a day, honestly. Like that's all I want to do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I feel like I haven't been on here in ages, and now you guys know, like I announced it on my other socials and stuff of my health and my diagnosis, and just like what's been going on, because like I haven't known what's going on, so I haven't been able to tell you guys what's going on because I have no idea what's going on myself. So it's kind of been like me just figuring out, not even figuring out, me kind of just dealing with these symptoms, me dealing with how I feel on a day-to-day basis, and kind of just like accepting it and living with it and figuring out how to move forward with it. And now that I have this diagnosis, it means I have medication now, which I actually should take. Yeah, I should take now. And it just means it's manageable now. It's not cured. It can be cured, I believe, but with the type of POTS that I have and the type of tachycardia and everything like that, and I have like chronic fatigue syndrome as well. Road to recovery is long, but we're getting that, and so many supportive messages just telling me how much you will be there for me and stick with me regardless if I keep taking breaks or not. I didn't intend to take 2-3 weeks off, and I will try not to do it again because I love YouTube and I want to show up on here for you guys every week. But as you know now, it's not always going to be like that, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let's show you the pantry. It's not a massive change. Like honestly, it's just painted blue, but until the doors are there, you won't see the full effect. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. This is the pantry. There has been some progress. You honestly can't even see the difference. The walls used to be white and now they're going to be cream. And in here is now blue. I actually love this shade of blue. Please excuse the pantry. She needs some work. I need to make it look kind of cute. But then again, I can't really be asked to make it look cute because it's a pantry. Down here is horrible. We've got this white peel and stick that we're actually just going to take this off because this actually is just, oh my gosh, this is just tile. But we were going to leave the tile, but it's not like, some of the tile is cracked basically. Let's just leave that because I think Corey's going to come down and do it anyway. So yeah, and then the doors to here will be here. We're going to paint in here blue as well. But yeah, like I said, probably won't be done until next week's vlog or the week after. I don't know, slow and steady runs the race, but that is the pantry progress. I really actually like this color. Like, look at me embracing color.